I'm Sandra. Welcome to the channel. There's one thing that every teacher has to do with their students, no matter what they teach in the primary grades and in preschool, and that is getting the students to line up. In today's video, I'm going to give you 7 different lineup chants and songs that you can learn easily and use in your classroom to help your students get up, get in line, and get out that door as soon as possible. Let's get started. Here's a super easy lineup song that you can use to help your students know where you're going next. So if you're going to recess, or if you're going to lunch, if you're going to music class, if you're going to PE, if you're going back to the classroom or to the bus or dismissal, you can add that word into the song. This song is sung to the tune of Here We Go Round the Mulberry Bush, but if you don't want to sing the song, all you have to do is chant it. What works is you're getting the students' attention, you're helping them all work together, and you're getting them in a line. So this song is going to take a lot of repetition. As with any lineup song, you want to do this every single time you're with them, or every single day, every single time that you're lining up. That is the key to success in using any type of song or chant directions for the whole group. That way, your students who get it the first time will help the students who didn't get it, and slowly but surely, everybody will be able to sing the song and line up quickly and quietly. It's so easy. It just goes like this. This is the way we line up, line up, line up. This is the way we line up when we go to, and then fill in the blank. Library. And everyone's going to go, yay, library, and then they're going to line up. So you can add little actions in, marching, or you could do this as a cue, come on, line up, or even this is the way we line up, line up. If you're doing it as a chant, this is the way we line up, line up, line up. This is the way we line up when we go to library! Yay! Let's go to the library! This is the way we line up, line up, line up. This is the way we line up when we go to music. Okay, the next song is sung to the tune of Jingle Bells. And it is so easy to sing, and the kids are going to love the tune of Jingle Bells. One quick tip is to have all of your songs that you're going to use every day in your classroom, all your classroom management procedures, gathering songs in a notebook. So you have them ready, you can review them at the beginning of the year, and then the next year you're going to have those songs ready to use. You're not going to have to redo the prep on those. And by the end of the first week, you'll know them all too. And then you can have those ready for you year after year and use them and switch them up and change your voice and do some fun actions with them so that you aren't getting stale using the same thing every year. So the next one I want to share with you is sung to the tune of Jingle Bells. And these are the words. Let's line up, line up quickly. Hands and feet and lips and eyes are quiet as can be. Let's line up, line up quickly. Hands and feet and lips and eyes are quiet as can be. Now I would change my voice, the tempo, my hand actions, depending on the volume level of the classroom. So if it's really noisy in the classroom, I might go, let's line up, line up quickly. And then I'd look around to see if, and listen, is everybody paying attention? And then I'd repeat that. Let's line up, line up quickly. And hopefully the students by then, I've got some coming to me. So when I use a song or chant like this, I'm not going to stop and say, hey everybody, I'm singing the lineup song. I'm just going to use my voice and my actions to communicate to the students. I want you to stop what you're doing. I want you to put your pencil, your crayons, or whatever it is away, and I want you to come line up. And what's great about these simple little songs is you can just walk around the room singing it, because you've taught your students where to line up at the beginning of school. So you don't necessarily have to be standing exactly where you want them to line up. You're getting their attention to do the thing you taught them, the procedure that you taught them at the beginning of the year. When I start singing this song, I want you to line up over here. Let's practice lining up without me singing the song. Can someone show me where we line up? And then you have them line up and they get in their line. And that, of course, takes a lot of time with our younger children, so depending on your class, you work on that. And then you work on the cue of the song. Then I would teach the song. It's part of a circle or morning time activity where I'm going to teach them the song. And we're just going to stand on our squares and we're not really going to go line up. First, we're just going to learn the song. So when I teach the song, I'm going to sing the first line and then I'm going to have them echo it to me. Let's line up. Let's line up. Let's line up. Line up quickly. Hands and feet. And then have them do hands and feet. Lips and eyes are quiet as can be. Yay, good job. Let's do that together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's line up line up quickly. Hands and feet and lips and eyes are quiet as can be. And then you're probably going to have to sing that or say it about 3 times. Encourage the children to join in and sing it with you. Make it a community building experience to help everybody get in line. All right, our next lineup song is sung to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Now you can also project these songs onto your screen or your television screen, whatever you're using. And then the students can read them. You can help them read across the words. That's another way to help your students learn the words. It also makes it so that you really mean it, because you're taking the time to teach them, and you can weave in your literacy, reading, like who can point out all the A's or the B's or the C's, whatever letter. Weave it into your morning meeting as you're teaching to help your students make those connections. But the main use of this song is to get them to pay attention to you and to line up. Here's how the words go. Line up quietly, come and stand in front of me. Reach your hands up to the sun, now that all our work is done. Line up quietly, come and stand in front of me. And this is how it sounds. Line up quietly. And that's the line you may have to repeat as you're walking around your classroom. Line up quietly. Line up quietly. Or just start saying it. You can use a very soft voice. There's no reason to strain your vocal cords when you're doing these kind of things. Line up quietly. Come and stand in front of me. Reach your hands up to the sun, now that all our work is done. And everybody teach them, give me a big smile that you got your work done. Line up quietly, come and stand in front of me. And you can teach them a pose you want to do. I've seen so many cute poses. There's a genie pose, there's hands behind my back, there's an attitude pose. So you could add something like that once you get the students to know what to do when you sing the song. Another fun type of chant or song that you can do in your classroom is an echo chant. And the students love to sing back to you or say it back to you. So you can add your own personality to this one, or you can do it the traditional tune of Where is Thumbkin? And it is just calling students, and then they repeat it back to you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's line up together. Let's line up together. Quietly. Quietly. So it goes like this. Calling students. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Let's line up together. quietly. There's so many fun ways you could do that chant. You could clap your hands. Calling students. 1, 2, 3. Let's line up together. Quietly. Calling students. And on. So you could use a clap. You could use body percussion and just have them calling students. 1, 2, 3. Let's line up together. Quietly. Just add your personality to these and they will be magic in your classroom. You will be amazed at how well your students respond the more natural you are and the more you do them in your own way. This next song is also to a familiar tune. You may not know, it's not quite as familiar as maybe the other ones are, but it's called Bow Wow Wow. And it's just 1, 2, 3, line up for me. Tiptoe, tiptoe quietly and line up for me. 1, 2, 3, line up for me. Tiptoe, tiptoe quietly and line up for me. I would say because it's short, you're going to be saying this more than one time, but you might tell the students by the time I've said this 3 times, or maybe you finish with a 1, 2, 3. Everybody better be in line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Line up for me. Tiptoe, tiptoe quietly and line up for me. I might use a 1, 2, 3 at the end of that one, the very last time I'm going to say it. So that would look like this. 1, 2, 3. Line up for me. Tiptoe, tiptoe quietly. 1, I'm looking around. 2, 3. And then you can go. This is just the lineup chant. So you're going to really be able to put your personality into this one. So it goes like this. Line up, everybody line up. Tiptoe, don't be slow. Keep the noise way down low. Line up, let's go. Here it goes. Line up, everybody line up. Tiptoe, don't be slow. Keep the noise way down low. Line up, let's go. Another thing to remember is to give those students some positive, silent feedback when they do the thing you want them to do correctly. Double thumbs up, a big smile, amazing, great job, something that you can come up with that they just know, oh yeah, teacher says I did it right. They need that validation, they need the affirmation. All right, this is our last lineup chant, and it might just be the one for you. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, 3, line up for me. Do not make a single sound. Tiptoe, tiptoe on the ground. 1, 2, 3, line up quietly. I think you could do this, like use your body to be big and small and tiptoe and have some fun with this. And you could have the students do it like 3 times in a row to practice being silly. And then at the end, when you say 1, 2, 3, line up quietly, you could say on the 3rd time, that means we're really going to line up. And of course, you're going to need to demonstrate exactly what you want your students to do. You can't just tell them. You have to be actively engaged in teaching these kinds of songs and chants with your students so they can see and hear and even read if you have it projected. And then that way you'll get more students get it on the first time you teach it. And then slowly everybody will get it. All right, here's how it goes. 1, 2, 3. Line up for me. Do not make a single sound. Tiptoe, tiptoe on the ground. 1, 2, 3. Line up for me. Some kind of fun your personality complement to the class silently, because once they're in line, we want everyone to be quiet. I'm hoping that this helps you in your classroom this year. These 7 lineup songs and chants, they're easy to find in the Sing, Play, Create TPT store or on our website. Check out the links below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it helps you in your classroom establish your procedures and build classroom community with your students. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.